What's going on, New England fans? Welcome into Patriots Today by Chat Sports. I am your host, Allie Barefoot, and it's been a long week. The Patriots have made several moves on the defensive side of the football, but now they're starting to kind of switch over to the offensive side. So they did sign an offensive lineman that I want to tell you guys briefly about. But on the back half of the show, Cooper Kupp possibility to come to the Patriots is not dead just yet, but they are expecting an announcement from Kupp on his next team in the next day or so. So I want you guys to know the latest on where the Patriots and Kupp stand in free agency. Before I jump into that, I just want to update you guys real quick on our month-long subscriber battle throughout the month of March. Right now, Patriots Today is in the lead with 802 subscribers, but as you can see, Bills Breakdown is on our tail. I want to win the AFC East in the regular season this year, and I also want to beat the AFC East in our March subscriber battle. Be sure to hit that sub button for me. All right, let me tell you guys real quick about the offensive lineman the Patriots did sign, and that is going to be Wes Schweitzer. He is signing with the Patriots on a one-year deal, and he has 62 career starts. Basically, as an offensive lineman, the stats are pretty unknown. But we do know that he has played with several different teams in his NFL career, including the Cardinals, the Commanders, and then more recently, the New York Jets. He has played 348 snaps at center with the Washington Commanders. Although he is listed as an offensive guard, it sounds like he's a little bit more of a mobile interior offensive lineman, a.k.a. you could put him at that guard or the center position, which, of course, we are going to need to try and bulk up, knowing the Patriots did ultimately move on from David Andrews yesterday, and they waived the 8-year captain. So they're trying to bulk up not just the guard position, but also that center position now. Overall, the Patriots just need to start signing more offensive linemen. I love that they've been trying to bulk up the defense because that has been an Achilles heel for New England the last year, but the offensive line is still terrible. Yes, we signed Morgan Moses. Yes, we just signed Wes Schweitzer, but it's still not pushing the needle for me. He is a big guy, 300 pounds, but he's really only had 2 starts in the last year, so we're looking at another bench piece. So I want to make sure the Patriots understand that we still have a very long way to go in rebuilding this offensive line. We have not reached out to Cam Robinson, to my knowledge, about possibly adding the left tackle position. We haven't even looked at the guard position other than somebody like a Will Campbell, and he's listed as a tackle right now in the draft, which you can move inside. The Patriots still have not given Drake May a top wide receiver nor a good offensive lineman other than Morgan Moses to help him have a successful 2025. And I have no problem with this signing because for 1 year, this is obviously a depth piece. They're just trying to recreate that center position for the Patriots, but this is not going to cut it. I need more experience, and I need better offensive linemen for Drake May and for the Patriots moving forward. But there are still a few offensive linemen out there on the market right now, so I want to go ahead and ask you guys this question. Which offensive lineman should the Patriots sign? Is there a name out there that I haven't talked about that you're thinking, why haven't the Patriots at least called this man and brought him into New England? You guys are about to get hit with a YouTube ad break. Feel free to sit through it. I'll be right back. Go ahead, take this time, drop that name in the comment section down below. Now the latest on wide receiver Cooper Kupp. There are several teams interested from the West Coast to the East Coast on the veteran pass catcher. We knew this was going to happen, which I find it ironic that everybody wants him in free agency, but nobody was willing to give up a 7th-round pick to actually trade for him and secure him on their team. Kupp is not expected to be in free agency long. Diana Rossini even had the latest report saying that Kupp could make his decision today about where he wants to play in 2025. Now, that could be New England, and that could be another team, and we're going to break down that possibility in just 1 second. I just want to make sure you guys know about our sponsor on today's show, and that is PrizePicks, the #1 daily fantasy sports app in America. I'm playing PrizePicks every single game day, so we're 10 million active users right now in America, and you can play in over 30 different states, including Cali, Georgia, Florida, and Texas. Today is a great day to get started on PrizePicks because today is Flex Friday. They have this promotion every single week, which is win or your money back guaranteed up to $20. Flex Picks means that not all of your picks have to hit for you to win some cash. All you guys have to do is just pick more or less on a player's projected stats, and you can win up to 1,000 times your cash. So here are my prize picks as the MLB season is right around the corner. I'm going to take Paul Skeens to have more than 215.5 pitcher strikeouts for the entire baseball season. And I'm going to have Aaron Judge have less than 49.5 home runs. These are my season-long picks for baseball, but you can make picks for any game or any season-long projections. All you guys have to do is just download that PrizePicks app, use promo code CLNS. That'll give you guys $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. Download the PrizePicks app, use promo code CLNS. That'll give you guys $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, run your game. The Patriots have reached out with interest to the wide receiver Kupp. We have known this. They have called the Rams several times to see what it would take to possibly sign the veteran pass catcher. But there has been a report that came out that said obviously Cooper Kupp prefers to stay on the West Coast, which means the Seattle Seahawks can be in play, which means the Los Angeles Chargers could be in play. And I don't blame him. For a guy that's in his 30s and he's played multiple years in Los Angeles, he probably wants to stay where it's warm and where his family is, which means it's going to cost a lot of change to change his mind. We just saw it happen with Myles Garrett. He said money wasn't it. I want to go be with a contender. Boom, you offer him a bag. He said, well, maybe winning isn't everything. So they're looking at about a $12 million to $15 projected offer for Cooper Kupp for his potential landing spot. However, the latest report shows that his asking price has been as high as $15 million per year per sources, and it sounds like he'd take less for a preferred destination. But if teams are willing to hit that $15 million, it would widen the list of landing spots. So that is key here. The Patriots have to offer him $15 million for Cooper Kupp to leave the sunny West Coast and come to the New England Patriots and play in the cold weather and try to be with a rebuilding team. If he does end up taking $13 million, $12 million, it's probably going to be with a team like the Los Angeles Chargers or the Seattle Seahawks because that does keep him on the preferred side of the country. So Mike Vrabel needs to make this happen right now. Right now. We cannot keep waiting on signing a guy like Kupp. Your offer needs to be on the table. And when you are looking down the list of numbers, the Patriots need to be at number one. So I have a question for you guys here, and that is, would you pay Cooper Kupp $15 million? Type Y for yes, type N for no. Let me know in the comment section down below. Is this too much money to offer a guy in his 30s that's had injuries, or is it not enough money and the Patriots just need to completely push everything, all of their chips in on the table? The Patriots need to make this deal happen. They do. They need to offer him $15 million. If he denies it, if he declines it, then that's ultimately going to be up to Cooper Kupp. He's got a lot to think about. He's got a family. He's lived on the West Coast for a long time. But what I don't want is the Patriots not offering enough, because you have been signing everybody under the sun in the last week, and I want to make sure that you have saved enough money and enough cap space to sign a player like $15 million for Cooper Kupp to come to the Patriots. And I saw this quote here from Mike Vrabel when a reporter asked, are you trying to sign as many offensive linemen right now? Are you trying to sign the wide receivers right now? What is your plan to fill those holes on the offensive line and in the wide receiver room? And he said there was a lot of time to fill those roles. And I just don't think that's true, Mike Vrabel. These wide receivers are being pulled off the list left and right. They're being traded. They're being signed. They're gearing up for the NFL draft. We are already out on Chris Godwin. We have already missed out on Joshua Palmer. There are several players still left in free agency, yes, but if you keep playing with the mentality of there's a lot of time left, you're going to run out of time. And I know Cooper Kupp is not the only guy on the board. There are still players like Amari Cooper, Stephon Diggs, Mike Williams, Elijah Moore, Keenan Allen. All these guys, obviously a little bit older, but they are in the range of Cooper Kupp. And then Brandon Cooks, Tyler Lockett, who I personally think would be a good option if Cooper Kupp doesn't work out, Robert Woods, and it looks like we're probably not going to bring back Juju Smith-Schuster. But yes, there are still available wide receivers, but the level of talent aggressively starts to go downhill the longer that you wait. And I do think that if you were to make a trade, sign a top player, and draft a good wide receiver, this wide receiver core can be saved. My dream wide receiver depth room for the Patriots looks like this. You sign Cooper Kupp, you offer him $15 million. You draft Travis Hunter with pick number 4 if he is available. If not, you trade down to get Teteroa McMillan. And you trade for a guy like Brandon Ayuk, which the 49ers GM has not said no to a trade just yet for a wide receiver we tried to acquire last year, had a trade foundation set, but he just wasn't confident in our quarterback situation. The moral of this story is, whether it's Cooper Kupp, Brandon Ayuk, Stephon Diggs, Cam Robinson at left tackle, the Patriots need to start making offensive moves. The defense looks stellar. It looks great. I'm very excited for the defensive side of the football. But you know what? If they're going to be out there on the field for majority of the ball game, what's it matter? We need to have balance. You need to start putting some guys on the offensive line to help your face of the future thrive, and that is Drake May. My last question for you guys is, which wide receiver do you want in the Patriots room? It can be a free agent, it can be a trade, it can be in the draft. Go on ahead, let me know. There are tons of names out there, but are any as great as Cooper Kupp could be for the Patriots? Let me know in the comment section down below, and as always, if you guys haven't already, be sure to hit that sub button for me. Help us win this month-long subscriber battle throughout the month of March in the AFC East.